I'm with Carolyn Murray. We're at the Evanston gun buyback June 9th, and we're about 2 hours into it now.
Yes.
And we've been doing really well, but I just wanted, Carolyn, if you could just let us know why you think that doing this is important to you and important to the community.
So I really just want to emphasize that this is a community event. I know that it's one of the efforts that we kind of concentrate on ending gun violence and the association with meaningful laws that we look for to this country. I just want to emphasize that how it's necessary for the community to feel like they're doing their part and making a difference with gun violence. We see gun violence plaguing our city, our town every day. More than likely, we on an average have seen one fatality every year in Evanston, and not to mention the countless amount of gun fatalities that we have in Chicago and in the nation. So we're seeing massive shootings, we're seeing all types of shootings, but this is our way, our community's way of saying and expressing how we feel, because we have a different type of people that turn in guns. Someone asked me, what do these people look like? They look like me and you. They're just people who every day know that they had this gun, got it from a friend, had it in the house for a long period of time. Maybe the grandfather or the older relative had it, and they want to do their part by turning it in, and they want to feel that in that way, turning it in a safe environment where they won't be judged or they won't be feeling like that any repercussions could come out of it. It's important to them, because we did the studies. When you look at one gun, this gun could be involved in traces from California, traces from Mexico, scraps and unidentifiable marks on the guns, so they can be traced. So this is very helpful for us to feel that we can empower our community to do something. So I look forward to participating with these events, with the police department, with the Evanston community, and hoping that it'll make a change for us.
I'd like to see more, but I just wanted to ask Reverend Cherry why he feels like this is an important event to sponsor for the community. He's offered his services in the past, and again, so generously this year to host at his church. And if you could just give us a few words on what your thoughts are.
Well, the beauty of the event is that it gives you an opportunity to rid yourself of guns that are, some might just have laying around the house. You may have had it for a while, and you get to bring this gun in case it might fall into the hands of your grandchildren, your children, or just in the hands of someone that won't use it responsibly. It gives you that opportunity. And also, if you have a gun and don't feel that you're at the level of maturity where you can handle it responsibly, it gives you this opportunity to get rid of that, to just get rid of that, and you get $100 to do it. So, it's a wonderful program, and it helps to bless the community, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. That's why the church is open for it. That's why I'm here for it. I'll be here through the duration of it. It's a wonderful thing.
Great. Thank you so much for hosting again, and hopefully we'll be able to do this in future years.
Hopefully, and Christ Temple door is always open.
Sergeant Cole of the Evanston Police Department, and he is kind of the initial observer of the guns that are coming into the gun buyback program today, June 9th. And I just wanted to ask how you, what's your assessment, what you do to determine if the guns are able to be removed out of circulation through this event.
Yeah, basically what we do is we take all of them. So we're kind of the first part of the intake process. But what we want to make sure is, because some of the guns are old, or some people may have found them and they don't want to obviously touch them, to make sure that they're unloaded. So the first thing we do is when someone turns the gun in, we ask them if it's loaded or unloaded. They may say they do, they may not. Then they come up, and myself and Sergeant Faison check the gun, unload it if we need to. We use a safe backstop, the brick wall or something, just in case, or something's wedged in there, because if it's an older gun. Then once we unload it, we put a green marker, piece of rope, down the chamber We try to close as much as we can, so that tells the officers inside that the gun is unloaded and made safe. Then we separate the ammo, then they proceed inside, and then they start the process of collecting money for the turn-in.
Got it. Wonderful. So you're doing, if there is any testing, you're just doing it kind of in this back
Yeah, and
area
we never fire them. All we
Okay.
do is we use a safe backstop because of the age of some of the guns.
I see.
And sometimes if they are the bullets get so old they get corroded in there.
I see.
We've never had an accident, nor we're expecting one, but we always want to make sure there's a safe backstop in case we can clear them out and do it safe.
I'm with Commander Brian Henry from the Evanston Police Department here at the gun buyback at Christ Temple Missionary Baptist Church. It's June 9th, and we're about an hour into the event. So far, a lot of people coming through.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Yeah, so Commander Henry was really integral in kind of coordinating and arranging to have this event in coordination with Moms Demand Action, and we're so thankful to them for doing this. So can you just give me an idea of how you see the benefit to the community as a
Well-
whole for doing events like this?
Sure. Anytime we can get guns off the street, I mean, that benefits everybody, the community, the police department. And you know, we, especially with this one, what we decided to do, in the past we've done just Evanston residents, and we decided to open it up because guns don't have zip codes. So we opened it up to Skokie and the north side of Chicago in the hopes that we get more guns turned in. And so far so good. We're real happy with where we're at now. We're into it.
Okay, great. Any other things that you want to tell people just about kind of what's involved and their amnesty rules and
Sure,
things like
sure.
that? Just to
They
repost
do-
that.
Yeah, they do have to present an ID, and that's just, it's for purposes, we got to have a name for a receipt, so on and so forth. So we're giving $100 cash, they're not gift cards, and there's no questions asked. Turn in the weapon and get your $100, present your ID, and you're good to leave.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for being here. We're just winding down now at the gun buyback here in Evanston, June 9th. We just want to encourage people to really consider bringing in guns that they do not need in the house. Any gun that's taken out of the house is at risk for getting stolen or used by family members or people at risk, and you could actually save a life by bringing your guns in. So we'll keep you posted with future events.